Trends that are shaving. Today, how to use an alum block. What is an alum block? Well, essentially it's just a potassium rock. But if you keep watching, we're going to learn how to use this thing with a straight edge or a safety razor, and what makes the properties of this thing so fantastic to use. So first things first, gentlemen, your alum block is going to come in this nice little plastic carrying case, which in essence it looks nice and it holds it well if you travel a lot. But being this is a rock and a mineral and something we get wet a lot, you're going to want to get one of these. Just your regular soap storage. And the reason being is that way your water can drip off that completely when you're done using it, and you got a nice amount of room under there for air circulation for it to be completely dry. Because if you store it wet in this to where it can't breathe, what's going to happen is the water traps in there and it's actually going to just eat away the potassium and basically destroy your alum and any properties it has. Halfway through and you've nicked yourself pretty good. Don't freak out. Just stay calm. I'll show you what the alum does for this. What you do is you apply your alum with a little bit of light pressure right to where you cut yourself and just go in a circular motion. What happens is the potassium within this helps coagulate the blood, and sure enough, stops the bleeding, and you won't even be able to tell where the slight cut from the razor is. It's actually quite nice. The other trick is when you're done shaving, you can run it under some cold water and rub it all over your face like so. And it just acts as an astringent for the skin. It's actually kind of more of a mild to cool aftershave. If you don't want a scented aftershave, this is great. Finally, this is what makes alum so cool. So you want to use your straight edge or safety razor, chevette, anything that you need to have a really tight, flat surface on the skin going. So what we do is we take our soap holder with our alum on there, have the alum block wet, give your fingers just a good rub, and this actually has the same property as almost a deodorant. It's actually used as a deodorant back in the cowboy days. So we know it deflects water, and no matter how thick my lather is, it's going to grab the skin and pull wherever I go, which is actually really, really cool. It's kind of nice. So that being said, dip your fingers in it, pull right here, and you're good to go. Smooth as it gets. Now with safety razors, you don't have to have it, but the reason I like it is when you're coming into your jaw lines, you can pull up and over like so and get just a real good smooth line all the way along your jawline with it. So that's kind of a nice trick right there with it for using with safety razors. But like I said, you don't have to have it for a safety razor. It's more of a straight edge or chevette thing. But either way, it's really nice if you want that really close shave. And one more thing I wanted to add. You think, alum block seems kind of cool, but it's really only for wet shaving. It only works with a real true lather. Not necessarily true. Believe it or not, if you're using stuff like this, and this is a barber grade shave gel, it's pretty amazing stuff, really. But this stuff is super slick. And even if you're shaving with something that has a slick property like this alum block will still give you grip all the way through that shave even. That's what's amazing about it. So it's not just a wet shaving thing. So if you don't know about it, there it is. That's how they work. And that's what makes them so great. All things considered, you can get one about this size, which is probably about 4 ounces, for about $20. So if you shave every day, and you don't like having to use the old styptic pencils, which get nasty and crusty and gross as you can see in there, that right there is your best fix. And for shaving every day, $20 is awesome for one of these, considering they last up to a year, if not longer. As long as they're stored correctly on your soap tray, and get stored dry when you're done, you'll have one for probably the next year or so, which you can't beat. So I hope that helped explain what an alum block is, and I hope now you guys have a better idea what to do with one. So, there it is, and there's the use of our alum block. Get your shave on, gents.